Although there were a number of variants seen throughout the Clone Wars, one of the most distinguishing features of the clone troopers, who comprised the ranks of the Grand Army of the Republic, was their battle armor, the military combat uniform of the clones. Issued to the clones on Kamino, this battle armor was based upon Mandalorian shock trooper armor, and consisted of 20 armor plates. But there were times when clone troopers abandoned their traditional battle armor based upon the demands of the mission. And for one important mission, probably the most important mission for the clones, it demanded that they take up Jedi robes. In this video expose, I will explain why clone troopers adopted and disguised themselves in Jedi robes, and describe why this new uniform assisted them in fulfilling the demands of Order 66, following their attack on the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Following Anakin Skywalker's fall to the dark side to become the apprentice of Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Sidious, Sidious ordered his new apprentice to storm the Jedi Temple and massacre the Jedi inside, with a detachment of clones who comprised the ranks of his 501st Legion, in what was known as Operation Nightfall. After his successful attack, Darth Vader adjusted a beacon present within the temple that alerted the Jedi situated across the galaxy who survived Order 66 that the Clone Wars was over, and ordered them back to the temple on Coruscant. Once the Jedi complied with the order and returned to Coruscant, they were to be ambushed and killed. In order to catch the returning Jedi off guard, clone troopers of the 501st disguised themselves in Jedi robes to assist in their efforts to ambush the Jedi. One of the several squads of clones outfitted in Jedi disguises was the aptly named Decoy Squad 5. This 8-member detachment of the 501st Legion was given the mission, once Order 66 and Operation Nightfall were completed, to eliminate any Jedi who returned to the temple on Coruscant. Because they were disguised in Jedi robes, which would facilitate and ensure that they would come into relatively close contact with Jedi, the clones of Decoy Squad 5 had been grown to have heightened reflexes and vigilance. The clones comprising Decoy Squad 5 were deployed at the Jedi Temple's down-level loading dock. They were to guard the entrance of the temple and intercept the returning Jedi fooled by the altered beacon created by Vader. However, while Decoy Squad 5 was positioned on the temple's dock, they were confronted by Jedi Masters Obi-Wan Kenobi and Yoda, despite their disguises, and killed when they infiltrated the temple to eliminate the false signal created by Vader and to alert any surviving Jedi to avoid Coruscant completely. The clones disguised in Jedi robes were originally considered to appear in Revenge of the Sith. However, although scenes containing clone troopers dressed as Jedi never made it into the film, they were represented in the film's novelization by Decoy Squad 5. So there we have it! Why clone troopers disguise themselves in Jedi robes in order to ambush Jedi who returned to the Jedi Temple following Order 66 and Operation Nightfall. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. If not for me, for needing a better disguise.